Hey, welcome to the show. I'm Rich. Today we are doing something different. These are floating colony muskrat traps. A fella sent them to me during the wintertime. I had to wait till spring and to give them a go, but it's going to be tough because I take and trap the heck out of my muskrat ponds every fall, just because vast majority or a lot of muskrats never make it through the winter. They starve to death. They get froze out of their food or whatever. Yes, they are more prime in the spring, and yes, they are bigger in the spring, but yes, there's a lot fewer of them in the spring. So I don't know how this is going to work, but he sent me two different models. This one here is a selective one, so it allows the smalls to get out. What we've got here is a bump bar. And this bump bar here allows them, as they swim up, they bump into it and they can swim in. There's a spacing in between here that is big enough that allows the small rats to get back out again. This one here is what's called a treadle. And when the rats swim in, they go to leave that, they step on the treadle and it locks them out. They can't get out, so eventually they go down through the interlocking fingers in either one of them into the chamber down below and drown. Pretty cool idea. Let's go see if they work. Trapping is the cornerstone that Canada was built on. Brave and sometimes crazy men and women, fueled by the lucrative fur trade, explored and mapped our great nation. Hundreds of years have passed since then, but trapping still remains vibrant, strong, and steeped in the ancient traditions. The fur bearers still follow the old paths and live as dictated by thousands of years of instinct. Fur only gets prime in the harsh temperatures of winter, and trappers must respect and prepare for the weather. Trapping's past is firmly rooted in history, but today, the gear and techniques have changed. Canada is still known for the best wild fur in the world, and today our pelts are sold on the global market. Our community is large, and our numbers are growing. We are trappers. This is what we do, and where we belong. Join us in our adventures. Welcome to Trapping Inc., the face of today's trapper.
Well, the main lake is still covered nice, but I managed to get two of the non-grip traps in yesterday. Got them through the night. I see that there is no carrots left on the outside of this, so that's maybe looking pretty good. I'm going to take and bop over there and we'll see what we've got. Like I say, out the main part of the lake over here is still all iced up. But we'll do what we can do, right? Always like to sit on the outside or the lake side of the cattails, but looks like they're probably here unless it was ducks eating the carrots. Okay, this is the treadle style, and you can see where they have been in there eating on that carrot. This one kills everything. Doesn't matter the size. I see this little bit of carrot off on the edge over there. So they have been here for sure, which is a good sign. I'm excited. Okay, super awkward here because I'm in the Argo. And I've got one rat in here. There was lots of eating that was done anyway. Take a look in here. And you can see, yes, they've been eating on the carrots. They clean things right up. Okay, this one has the external
carrots missing, but I do see that some of the carrots are missing off the front here. Let me get set up, we'll pull it in. This is the one that allows the little ones to get out. There we go, we got one in there.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. At Old Smokes, we slow roast our coffee over a fire, making it smooth, flavorful, and memorable. You can order our smoked coffee online. Crafted coffee for the courageous. Southland Trailer Corporation makes a trailer for any job. Southland Trailer, behind you all the way. Why trust your hunt to anything less than the best? Carl Zeiss Sport Optics. Confidence in the toughest conditions. High quality hunting and spectacular trophies create memories of a lifetime. Let Guy Swart from Wild Horizon help you plan your dream African safari.
Listen to that wind howl. I literally cannot paddle against it. So it looks like the rat traps are going to get an extra day or two to soak. And then I'll have to try and find them. Because I see that the cattails are blowing around out there. Ah, fun and games.
We've had a few days of unsettled weather.
Oh, a lot of wind.
Yeah. We misturned the corner of the camera on at the corner there, so here we are with our...
This is the first one. Oh, is it ever bound down in here? I don't know what's going on. I had it up on the point and it got blown off. And I don't know whether we got a rat in here or... We got one.
We got one.
Oh, it's a big rat too.
That's all right.
But we got one. This is the treadle setup. And oh, that's a nice big rat. I don't know how long he's been in there because I couldn't get out here.
Because there was gale force winds blowing on Friday.
I think I'd have done better having these inside of the, like between the cattails and the shore. Just because this out here was, I mean, it looked like the geese could get swamped.
Yeah.
We'll go find the other one and then think about where we're going to reset these. And hopefully we'll get a better check. Okay. All right?
Yep. I just want everybody to see you working hard over there.
Oh, come on.
Because earlier it was, pull harder!
Well, we had a bunch of weeds had blown into our canal and it had to be cleared out. And I was doing the technical part of holding on to the weed.
Oh, whatever.
So that left, since I was the brain, you were the brawn.
Isn't that how it goes in this relationship?
Yeah. I mean, be happy that you had a job that got you into the canoe off on this wonderful trip here.
Found it without too much looking.
Yeah, it hadn't even gone anywhere. This is the selective one. Oh, look there's rat poop right on top of it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, and only one in there too.
And only one in here.
But a big one.
Yeah, but once again a big one. There we go. So where are we going to put these? Here's another one of these pass-throughs, and it's on a very narrow spot where the cattails are very narrow. A couple strange things going on here is the fact that normally in the fall time we don't have enough water to trap on the inner shore here, and I've always ignored these come in the spring, and maybe I shouldn't be. We've definitely caught way more rats here on the inner shore than we have on the outside, and Another thing is that these lakes I have trapped really, really hard last fall. So I didn't even know how many rats were left. But we're doing okay.
Not so bad.
But
I really like, you can't really see it from here, but it's so calm in this little backwater here, and it's, I mean, there isn't much of a wind, but there's waves out there. It makes it really hard to move the maneuver.
Yep. Set this over, and it's just about don't have enough water here. You could actually dig yourself a trench.
Yeah.
It takes a foot of water to actually float it, but as long as, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It's not capsized, Captain.
Okay, no worries. But there we are set up. We've got bait in it. We've got a little teaser on the outside. I'm gonna take it's easy to anchor. One thing I did learn was I've probably got my rope tied in the wrong spot. I've got it tied on the carry handle there, and if you're not careful, the wind will want to turn it around always and swing it down. Well, then your rope can be laying across the entrance on it, right? How's it looking? Is it sitting low in the water?
Well, it's hard to tell. I can't, we haven't been using these for very long. It's hard to
judge, yeah, like
to judge if they're down or they're not, or
with the floats you always get an idea, right?
yeah.
Look at that! Look at the rat turds on it. See that? That's how comfortable they are with that.
Yeah. Well, it kind of blends.
They crawl all over it. Look at that, huh? This is one of my favorite spots. Anytime that you have this canal or an obvious travel corridor that's going between both sides of the cattails, easy for them to travel through. And the neat part about this is this year we're trapping the inside. We had a check on the outside out there, but just like one, oh, look at that. Oh man, that's heavy.
You got a couple in there. How many?
1, 2, 3, 4. Put my finger in the rat poop.
Good job.
4 or 5 anyway.
Cool.
Let's take a look. This one, I'll show you later on, but this one has the bump bar in it, and this allows the small rats to crawl back out.
So we got some hefty ones then.
Yeah, we do. We got some hefty ones. 1, 2, piece of carrot. 3, 4, 5.
Ah.
Okay, that's the first time I ever got 5 in a pickup on a trap.
Right.
They say that they'll hold 8. I'm not sure if they'd hold 8.
8 jumbos.
8 springtime rats, right?
Yeah.
We'll reset right here. Now, we have our bait chamber at the back here, but here's something that's important for this time of the year. Take a look. You see these? Those 2 things right there, those are glands. Those are muskrat glands. And they actually smell very light and pleasant, and they're used a lot in lures, like in muskrat lures. But this time of the year is
it's territorial, I suppose.
It's mating.
Yeah.
It's mating season, and so I put those in, and I think they're probably more important than anything else. You know, I didn't have them in to begin with. I just had carrots in, but I don't know that they're so tied up on food. You notice we came up and the 2 carrots I had on the outside here we're still out here.
No nibbles.
No, and we put some of his lure in. Just smeared it. It's you can see here. It's a Vaseline-based lure,
Okay.
and it's got cherry oil in it, and it smells really pleasant too.
Huh.
Just rub it and it fires it back up again. But I think, you know, like the first check there, we got just one in each one, and you know, I think they were interested in eating. Now I don't think they're interested in eating. I think it's more, you know, the fact that we put those glands there. You know, now we've got you know, the sex, right? Sex sells. Always, sex always sells. Oh, we got lots of carrots left in there.
Yeah.
So
All right. The wind's starting to buck.
yeah, but we're not out there.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
We're not out there. Let me get
my
that.
paddle arm's broken.
Yeah, your paddle. See how this works here? I was telling you, you got that bump bar. So they swim up. When this sits here, I said to you the other day, I said, this looks like an aircraft hangar for muskrats. That's what he should have called it. He should have called it the rat hangar. But they bump into that and it gets out of their way and they can go in. Now you can see by this where the paint is scratched off here, the small ones can get back out. But this time of the year we don't have a lot of small ones.
No, they don't.
Right.
They don't produce young through the winter.
I'm going to leave that here. This is a really, really good spot. Let's go check the other one.
Okay.
Trapping Inc. is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Argo Extreme vehicles conquer any season, any terrain. See all the new models at your nearest dealer. Argo, go anywhere. Range Road Enterprises understands hard work and the value of a buck. Our products work as hard as you do. See our full line of firewood processors, sawmills, and more at your nearest dealer. Midland Radio helps you stay in touch in the wild. Check out the new X-Talkers at your nearest dealer. Communication for every adventure. Take your best to the best. J. Martin Taxidermy. Recreating the memories of your hunt with precision, passion, and pride.
How many do you think?
I don't know. I'd say 3.
You know what? I don't know. Like, I mean, I maybe jaded from the first check where we had like one each or whatever, but I trapped these hard last year and they don't have any young over the winter.
Yeah.
And this particular one catches all of them.
Yeah.
So it'll catch little ones and the big ones. It doesn't segregate. But this time of the year, there are no little ones, right?
Yeah.
They haven't had any young of the year yet. So
The sun is peeking, so you're a little backlit there, but
oh, holy! How many we got?
I don't know. There's a jumble.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
All right.
And every one of them is big.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, I think we're going to call that he's got to be moved further. We're going to grab another piece of shore for this, and we'll take this with us, and we will check our other one on the way.
Kind of a poor driver.
I'm a poor driver.
Where is the aircraft hangar? Oh, I see it. Yeah.
This takes a little bit better, more steering and finesse than I'm used to. The fact that we're on the inside here is a big difference.
Yeah. It's bumpy out there.
Yeah. That was a winter rat home or colony.
Oh,
And
yes.
now some duck or goose is taking it over.
Yeah. Geez, the one launched the other day when we were out here, just about scared the pants off me.
Two rats it is. And this one now catches everything. This one here, it doesn't let the small ones go. I'll show you how these all work, but
Probably better to do it in the shop.
yeah, there's one smaller one in here, kind of smaller anyway.
Oh, it's stuck on the tip there.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
That is nice. We're going to, where should we set this? I think I got a spot that I want to put it on.
Okay.
Let's take it with us and hit another one of those crossover spots. Look at the size of some of these rats. And they are just glorious. I've got maybe a half dozen here that don't have a scar in them or a bite. Like, here's some bites. See those bites right there? There was another one. Yeah, look at the big bite on this one's back. They are just vicious little critters. I've seen them. I've caught them with their innards hanging out. It's just astounding. The traps, yeah, they worked good. They worked good, especially on ponds that I thought I had trapped the heck out of last fall. I was pretty impressed. Once we got past the majority of the lake being froze up, and then the rats were moving around a lot more, it was a lot fairer check. But you know, I think the best check, I got 10 between the two traps, 10 or 11 between the two traps on my best check. Pretty damn impressive. I was impressed. Anyway, I hope you had a good time with us today. We sure had a good time bringing it to you, and maybe we'll see you down the line.
Do you have a question? Would you like more interaction? You can connect with us and all our social media sites from our website at trappinginc.com.